Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Pear TV here. We are back with another Let's Talk About It. I'm actually in the middle of getting ready to write in my journal, so I just wanted to click on really fast and just give some tips on clearing your mental health and things that have helped me, and that have helped me clear my mental health when I just need to really clear my mind and do it, clear your mind and doing a mental health check-in, because that's very important. I talked about this in my last video, my last Let's Talk About It, but the first thing that has helped me clear a lot of my mind and clear my mental health is writing in a journal. So I do keep a journal. I can't say that I write in it every single day, but I try my best to sit down 2 to 3 times a week and just write my thoughts unapologetically. So the purpose of your journal is not to filter your mouth or filter your thoughts, but it's to write as if no one can read it or will read it, because that's how you really express yourself. Try to write whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm anxious, like whatever the emotion may be. I try to sit down, I try to really get those thoughts out on paper, and you will be actually surprised how relieved you feel when you can release some of your thoughts and some of your emotions that you may have bottled up. And some things you just don't want to talk about with everybody. So that's why I find journaling important, because I'm a very closed-in person. People know this about me. I don't really like to put my emotions off on other people. So for me, a journal has been very helpful, because I can literally just write, and it just takes so much off my plate and so much off my mind. Next thing that I would say is protecting your peace. And what I mean by that is surround yourself with people that bring you positivity and don't stress you out. People that make you happy, people that understand you, because sometimes when you open the door to people that give you anxiety and situations that give you anxiety, that's not good for you, and it's not good for your mental health, and it doesn't put you in a healthy state. So I would say protect your peace at all costs. That doesn't mean that you have to shut the world out, but you have to be in tune with who you are surrounding yourself with and what you're surrounding yourself with, because energy does transfer. That's why when you can walk into a room and you can feel energy, you can feel if it's awkward energy, you can feel if it's good energy, you can feel if it's negative or positive energy, because energy does transfer. And that's why you have to be careful on protecting your peace and what you consume around you and what people want to talk to you about and all that type of stuff. So protecting your peace is very, very, very important when it comes to your mental health, because that's what you put into your mind. Whether you realize it or not, like I said, when people are talking to you about certain things, that consumes you and that consumes your energy. And that's why I say you just have to be careful on who you are letting into your aura, your bubble, okay? For me, I believe in God. I believe in praying. I don't do meditation. It's not that I'm against it. I actually want to learn how to meditate, because I heard that it really, really, really clears your mind just when you sit down and you speak positivity into yourself, like, I am great. I'm blessed, like things like that. So I do want to learn the art of manifestation. Haven't really got into that. I do speak positivity over myself, and I pray. I cannot tell you how much I pray in a day. Like, seriously, I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in God's purpose. I believe that is the only person that can get you some of the darkest times in your life. And he sees you, he knows you, he hears you. So I pray. Like, I don't know where my life would be without prayer, because I'm also learning that I'm also learning that I don't know how to deal with people that don't know prayer and that don't know God, because you know when you're dealing with those kind of people. And I'm just really learning that God is the only one that can really understand your soul and understand yourself more than you understand yourself. And so prayer that should have been number one, but I'm just trying to get the things out that have helped me. But prayer is definitely number one in my life. I have to sit down. I have to pray every single day. If a day goes by, which it really doesn't go by, sometimes my prayers are more in depth than others. Like some days it's just a quick, because I just have to thank God every day. So sometimes it is just a quick prayer, get it out, just so I can give my thanks for the day, and I'll go on about my day. And then some days are more like sit down, dwell in what I'm thankful for, dwell in what I'm asking for, very intentional, very putting in requests, you know what I mean? So some days are very, very, very like deep prayers, and some days are just like, hey God, I'm here, thank you, you know. But I make sure that I do something every single day. And the days that I'm feeling like a little bit more on edge, or a little bit more down, or a little bit more, you know, my emotions are over the place, those are the days I'm like, you know what, I haven't probably done a deep prayer in about a day. So I'll go and I'll go to war, and I'll go ahead and I'll pray. I believe in God. I believe in the blood of Jesus. So I have to pray every day. I'll say the next thing that has helped my mental is finding the good in everything. We can find ourselves focusing so much on what's wrong instead of focusing on what's right. And I was watching a sermon, and what is his name? Michael Todd. He was saying that the heart is naturally deceitful, right? And it's very true. You have to practice on being a good person, because that's where prayer comes in. But we can focus so much on the negativity and focus on what's wrong in our lives, and that can consume you, because once you go down that path, everything becomes negative. Everything becomes, well, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this isn't right, and everything just becomes so negative. And you have to find ways to be more of a positive person than being a negative person. You're going to have negative days. You're going to have negative moments, but make those more of the less days, and make more days the positive days. Because when you start to have more of a positive outlook, everything starts to be more happy. Because we all know, or if you don't know, you should know, it takes way too much energy to be mad. Like, you exert way more energy being mad at something than you do being happy about something. And it weighs on you, and it weighs on your mind, and it weighs on your spirit. So finding the things that you can say, I'm grateful for this, I'm blessed, just finding ways to be positive instead of being negative. So yeah. These are the things that just help with my mental awareness and clearing my mind and my mental. So no one has life figured out completely, but these are things that can help you. I hope they help in some way. And I just wanted to share that really fast because I'm about to journal, and yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.